Hello and welcome to the channel. Delta State Governor and Vice Presidential Candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, has attributed Peter Obi's victory in South-South to ethnic and religious sentiments. Obi had surprised many after the election when he not only won Lagos and the Federal Capital Territory Abuja, but also all of the southeastern states, as well as the majority of the South-South. It still wasn't enough though, as the former Anambra State Governor came third behind Atiku Abubakar of the PDP and Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Obi won South-South, Southeast over religion, ethnic agitation, or Okowa. The vice presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party and governor of Delta State, Ifeanyi Okowa, says the sweeping victory recorded by the Labour Party presidential candidate during the February 25th poll was due to religious and ethnic sentiments. The Delta governor stated this on Monday in Asaba while reacting to the outcome of the contentious presidential poll. Obi won in southeastern states of Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, Imo, and Anambra. He also won in Okowa State, Delta, as well as Cross River and Edo states. Speaking on Monday, Okowa said a lot of factors contributed to the sweeping victory of Obi in South-South and Southeast. The agitation that the presidency should come to the southern part of the country, religion, and Igbo presidency are key factors. The obedient movement is a movement that swept across the South-South and Southeast. The people wanted Obi as a change. They believe it is the turn of Southeast. I believe that people have exercised their rights in the democratic process, but INEC did not follow the Electoral Act. On whether he had been in talks with former Governor James Ibori over affairs of the PDP in the state, Okowa said, "It is a private issue for us as politicians, and I can't disclose to you our talk." The governor, who said he had fulfilled his electoral promises to the people, said he built over 2,000 kilometers of road and over 1,000 kilometers of drainages. He urged the people of Delta to vote for the governorship candidate of the PDP to ensure continuity. Continuity is something that works in Delta, so if I cannot finish them, I believe the incoming administration will continue where I stopped. In response to the criticism by the governorship candidate of the All Progressives Congress and the Deputy Senate President, Senator Ovie Omoagege, Okowa said he had no regrets for establishing 3 universities in the state. He said, "I do not regret establishing 3 universities. As of today, 4 universities are functional in Delta State. Those criticizing me because they want to be governor of the state and telling Deltans lie over the new 3 universities are doing so for selfish reasons. The new 3 universities have done first and second intake of students of not less than 5,000 students. The important thing is that I have brought education closer to my people. The tuition fees of these institutions are low compared to other institutions. While the federal government keeps students at home over 8-month strike, Delta State University's graduated students, while others are moving to next class." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP, Peter Obi, has visited Edo and Delta States, where he campaigned for the party's governorship and House of Assembly candidates for the March 25th poll. He also appreciated the support he got during the February 25th poll. Obi, a former Anambra governor, came third in the presidential election, with Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC) clinching the number 1 seat. But the LP candidate who has challenged Tinubu's emergence visited some states to thank Nigerians for supporting his presidential ambition and also canvassed support for the party's candidates this week. Obi was in Edo and Delta States where he received a hero's welcome and also hailed his supporters, better known as Obedients, for their backing. "I passed through Edo State today. I stopped by briefly to express my profound gratitude to the Obedients for their support and asked them to extend same to the governorship and House of Assembly candidates. He tweeted about his visit to Edo. People who voted for me across the nation voted for hope. I have never rigged elections, and I have never paid anybody to do the same. I have never bought votes, and I have never paid anybody to vote for me, and I will never do so, he said after a town hall meeting in the state. In neighboring Delta State, the LP candidate who enjoys a huge youth following visited Agbo and called for calm among his supporters as the party seeks redress over the presidential election. I'm passing through Delta State, a propitious moment to say a big thank you to the Deltan Obedients for remaining steadfast. Obi wrote of the state he got over 150,000 votes above the People's Democratic Party (PDP), despite the PDP vice presidential candidate Ifeanyi Okowa being from the state. Earlier in the week, the LP shifting at 3rd Enugu, Abia, and Anambra State, where he, like other places visited, asked his supporters to vote for the party's candidates in the March 18 governorship and House of Assembly elections. Meanwhile, Peter Obi, presidential candidate of the Labour Party, and Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo of the All Progressives Grand Alliance (APGA) have intensified campaigns for their respective candidates ahead of the 18 March House of Assembly election in Anambra. While Mr. Obi called on the LP candidate to win and support the APGA-led government, Mr. Soludo urged voters in Anambra to ignore Mr. Obi and vote for APGA. Mr. Obi, who met with the LP House of Assembly candidates in Anambra, called on the candidates to go all out and campaign to win on 18 March. He said they should win and support the APGA-led government to deliver dividends of democracy to the people. The former governor of Anambra used the opportunity to thank the people of Anambra for their support for LP to win 2 senatorial and 5 House of Representatives seats in the 25th February elections. Mr. Obi urged the electorate across the country and in Anambra to go about their campaigns peacefully as election was not war. He said, "I have told my people to go and campaign and win the election. Their job as a legislator is to work with the governor and ensure he provides the dividends of democracy to our people, help him to make good laws on education, health, and other sectors. Soludo remains our governor. Our job is to support and pray for him," he said. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.